Okay, here we are back in Tiny Metal. So I don't know what all New Game Plus entails, but we've kind of seen a lot of what's to be offered there, so we're going to play Skirmish. So there is a total of 56 maps here, and they give you different amounts of difficulty. So, actually it looks like there's only two. Fun and Expert. It's a little disheartening, but anyway. So we have Size, Tiny. I'm kind of concerned how these are going to play out. Are they going to be AI controlled, or... like, that's my main concern. But otherwise, you can see they are arranged by size, and they're further broken down by how many teams are actually present there. And it looks like difficulty also does further break them down. Like, I'm kind of wondering how Triple Black Egg is going to work since it's a giant map. Well, Mountain Delta is probably going to be the biggest since there's 4 teams. And as I mentioned, I'm not going to do all of these. I'm going to do some. We're going to start off with a Kiba climb, and we'll see. I don't know if they're going to give any sort of explanation for this or not. So I assume they're... wow, it's a tiny map.
Sir, your orders? Double time!
So I'm wondering if I should be a... yeah, let's get a scout out. We're gonna go cruise over there and see what's going on.
Scout's ready to show you the way. Blazing a trail.
It's gonna suck if he gets a tank first, but I don't think that's gonna be too likely. So I'm gonna swing this scout down to start working on his stuff down here, deny him some resources. Keep in mind, it's possible he could be connected by the grass up here, and it looks like he has a recon of his own. So how far can I hit with this? Up to here. Okay, so I'm going to stay stationary. I'm going to let him move the first one because we're going to be in Zugzwang, if you're familiar with that. Now I'm going to work on this one because it's more of an outpost. And I'm going to try to get a heavy striker in position.
Hey, look, the blazing a trail.
Awaiting orders, sir. Infantry on the move.
Long range fire support. Doing me best.
Oops. Stay in place, capture.
Sir, your orders? For the king!
Now I'm doing this to potentially serve as a block because I was expecting them to send infantry through here, but okay. That's a little odd.
This is no time for standing around. Burn in rubber.
So this can... we don't have exact coverage. And I'm a little short of being able to afford a special ops, which is kind of sad. Actually, I think I might be best off getting a radar here, so I can try to snipe. Speaking of sniping, I'm actually going to get this. I'm going to put him on the hill and see if I can start sniping, actually. So I genuinely don't care about that getting shot up, because I'm just going to pull it back and I'm going to hit it in retaliation with my artillery.
Hey, look, the cavalry's here.
Awaiting orders, sir.
New orders. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
So they do have a radar unit.
2 people.
Can I actually shoot them? No, I can't. So I actually get the best return by doing this.
Fire. Lots of love.
Pull that back for healing.
Your orders?
And we're just gonna wait here. So I'm gonna swing a metal around. Yeah, that'll work. And then this one, I'm cool to leave here. They can see me with that radar, but I don't care. So now this turn I actually do want to shoot this up with my artillery since I don't have to worry about them capturing that city for a little while. And while they have initiative, I have fortification. So let's see, they have 62, I have 72. And it's about to get worse for them. So this is going to focus my infantry because that's the way the AI works. Wow, that was decisive, man. 26 left versus 62.
Riflemen ready and waiting.
Like, for a map this small, reloads or resupplies or what have you are not going to be too common. Actually, I want to leave that there for this shot.
Fire support. 110%.
Sir, metal's rolling out.
Awaiting orders.
Now we're going to push this one forward. Wait.
Awaiting your command.
You know
Walk
what?
softly and carry a big gun.
I actually will finish this off. Yeah, we're going to finish this off.
I shall prevail.
I'm thinking he's going to keep saying infantry there, so I can keep picking it off with a sniper. What's going to suck is if the recon unit goes for my sniper. So the question is, do I actually want to make anything right here? And I'm thinking probably not. I can save it for a heavy metal or something else. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Good news is I can just pull that back for some quick healing. And then as predicted, now this completely exposes its backside to me.
Scouts ready to show you the way. Eat this.
Awaiting orders, sir.
We're needed. Drive them down.
Ah, I can't reach. Actually, wait, I can turn, that's right. Because I knew I should have been able to hit that.
Not to go.
Shh. ENC's close. I'm unstoppable.
Commander, mobilizing.
It's gonna suck because they have a striker of their own out now.
Sir, your orders?
Actually, it looks like they just have radar. Okay. Like, I don't even know if I want to build anything here, do I? I can swing a heavy striker around the road if I really needed to, but I don't know. Because the strikers themselves can't go through the forest. That one is as close as it's getting because of the way the mountain's positioned. Yeah, we're gonna skip. It's not moving.
Awaiting orders, sir.
So they've embraced the Reaper.
Scouts ready to show you the way. To the meadow.
Sir, first in, last out. Time to bust a cap.
And now keep in mind, it cannot actually move off of this, assuming it lives, because it could die.
You want to live,
In the meantime,
One shot. 7 kills.
So I'm not entirely sure if the sniper was really worth the money.
Two people shot a road right up to meet you.
Moving to the next vantage point.
The funny thing is there's so few units here that I actually am getting more points for my healing than I would actually attacking or anything, or exploring.
This is no time for standing around. Rubber.
So we're gonna lock on.
Get ready.
Commander. On me. Fire at will. Wham bam. Thank you, man.
So that was a commanding 7 minutes. So they actually do mark which ones you've done, which is good. So you know what, let's try Fast Valley because this one's marked as... Actually, we'll do Bookend. So I'm restarting this mission because I have to warn you guys. They threw vision rules out the window on this one. The enemy is going to be able to see you when they actually should not be able to, and that's where you'll find the difficulty in this one. So it's a mirror matchup of sorts. They have the exact same on their side that we have on ours. I couldn't quite tell if they still had the artificial difficulty enhancer on the rockets or not. We're going to leave that one there so we can try to catch something right here. And then these actually have access to the road, so we're going to keep them moving a little forward.
Our actions define us.
Push this one forward one square. There we go. So I don't even know if these things move until they see you.
On me, Todd.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one here.
Drive him down. Where are we going?
So the tank here should... Yeah, it's going to... Actually, I think it can hit the open road. What we're going to do is we're going to swing this one around.
Moving. Doing me best.
And there's just no way to get that in. So I'm going to end turn. So in case you didn't see that, they didn't see me. They had no way to actually see this tank where it was hiding. It's just they phase in, they attack, and then they peace out. And what I'm really concerned about is that may be what they mean by difficulty here.
We're needed. Missile the way.
So right now we need to thin their number a bit. You don't want to move too far forward because they are going to hide stuff right behind their tank line.
Moving. Doing me best.
And I want to injure their tanks so that they can't actually like deal a lot of damage to me. I can try to finish them off later to clear out bottlenecks and stuff.
We're needed.
As for right here, I need the camera. There we go.
Fire. Lots of love. Moving. Doing me best. Fire. Lots of love.
So this thing's on its last legs. I'm afraid another tank may try to barrel through and hit my artillery. I'm just going to gamble that it doesn't. I can't afford to stay there because, well, the big problem is that I'm in artillery range for them. So right here, if I attack this, it's 45. What we're going to do is we're going to have this one. It's probably going to kill this, be aware. They have heavy metal of their own. We'll see if this will draw it out. And we actually outright killed it. So that's okay, I guess.
We fight as one.
So I'm going to push this one forward and hit this.
Moving to engage. Kaboom!
And I'm going to slide this over so that I can try to hit that artillery. As for the heavy tank, we're going to leave that where it is. It's fine. One possibility is this tank could die and then they get a flank going, but then I can loop around and try to hit them. And it held.
Tough as nails.
So that's an acceptable loss. Now keep in mind this is the wounded one, which I can pick off with... Okay, that one's going to be a little bit of a problem. And that was a flank, so I lost 2.
Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so I need to break this one.
Where are we going?
First and foremost, I'm going to have this one attack here because I have to open a hole.
Fire. Lots of love.
We need to hit this one.
Fire. Lots of love.
Okay, so I can use this one to hit this one.
Out and at 'em. Fire. Lots of love.
Use this one to hit this one.
Fire. Lots of love.
Sir.
Because I don't think this one would reach.
Armor Fury on the move. My kaboom!
Now we can have the healthy one come forward and attack this.
Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
And I did more damage because my guy should be further ranked than
Fight
theirs.
as one.
Get up, you eat, as my grandmother had wheels, sent me a wagon.
Now we need to move this one out so that I can swing either way.
Amplitude armor.
Didn't think it would flat out die there, but we have an idea of where these units are now. And then keep in mind, I have to play vision rules. They don't. Okay, there's their heavy.
Where are we going? Driving down. Missiles away! Fire! Lots of love.
Mobilizing. Gotta be. Wham, bam. Thank you, man.
So keep in mind there's a unit here which is blocking me.
Long range fire support.
And what I'm concerned about is it's most likely the heavy tank.
The path least traveled. Out and at 'em. Fire. Lots of love.
Get up, you eat.
So if I can keep vision of this, I can move the heavy forward and smash it next turn. And right there, they just block themselves to a certain degree. Really bad news is I can't get that one in the corner, but never mind. So I lost vision.
We fight as one. Armor Fury on the move. Gotta be. Wham, bam. Thank you, man. Kaboom!
Two people short in the road. Missiles away! Fire! Lots of love.
I was hoping for a crit, damn it. Anyway,
What's this about?
grand scheme of things, it actually doesn't matter because we're going to go finish it off. And this will give me rank on my heavy. Actually, now that I think about it, could I have actually hit that? So from the way this looks, it doesn't really obey rules, like I strongly suspected.
On me, Todd. Moving.
So I'm putting this out to cover the tank. Actually, yeah, that's where we want it. And then we'll move the other one in the adjacent space so that we can shoot over the forest if anything shows up. And then we'll pull this one here to kill, well, to avenge whatever hits that one.
We can take it.
Vision rules, hooray!
Commander. Metal's rolling out.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I didn't think I could hit anything.
May the road rise up to meet you. Missiles away! Fire! Lots of love.
I was hoping for more damage than that.
We're needed.
Push this forward.
Get up, move on.
And you know what? I'm taking this out right here and now.
Ready? Let's go. Run, fire.
Because I think I can bait the heavy into a trap. Or I can walk into it. That works too.
Not here! Not now!
So it would have been nice if that was the one hit point one, but it's not. Oh right, vision rules, I forgot.
Fight as one. Mobilizing.
Give me vision. There we go.
Two people short in the road. 110%. Fire! Lots of love. Moving. Doing me best.
And I hate to say it, that was pretty much my main concern about how this whole skirmish thing would go, whether they just break rules and stuff.
Aye, right.
Like, I didn't have any problem with vision at all during the main storyline, but here you can see that they don't obey the rules similar to Advance Wars.
シミュレーション大変メタル
So let's try plus plus. It's a 4-man map, and this will be the last one for the video. So we're playing as, what's her name? Yeah, her.
Sir, your orders?
So each one of us is in a corner. And they actually do have her name listed in the corner, Wolfram. Face that way just to play it safe. I don't know if you guys have ever played 4-player chess, but this looks like it's going to be very similar, especially if we're all on our own. So I know there were questions regarding the 2v2 team mode for multiplayer. That would be the type of thing you'd
Sir, your affirmative. Orders
that could come in handy here. So right here we want a scout to go out and try to mow down anyone who steps too far out. A special ops is going to be pretty important here because it looks like there's a lot of forest that we could fight in. And a heavy striker is something they also need to look into because it looks like there's going to be a lot of bottlenecks here. So now I'm going to push this out so that we can see if anything's coming our way.
Scouts rolling out.
Based on the terrain, first one to move will get the advantage, it looks like. As for this, there isn't any reason to crank out more infantry at the moment, so I'm just going to sit on what money I have. I'm probably going to aim for Zepang first. Since there's no difference between COs, then like there isn't necessarily a priority. It's a question of which neighbor do you want to mow down first. I'm not gonna lie, that is starting to get a little bit on my nerves. Okay, Nathan's the first one out. So it looks like we're actually going north.
Scouts ready to show
So
you
we're gonna
the
go
way.
here to get the terrain advantage and to hit him. Now I don't know if they randomly give you one or if you always have Wolfram for this. That I'm a little curious about. So a 13-point difference.
Awaiting orders, sir. Infantry on the move.
I'm gonna save my coins for next turn since I want to buy a heavy striker. So he went into the air already. And is that a sniper or a rifle? Well, someone has a death wish. So he's actually investing everything he has into that.
Riflemen ready and waiting. For Artemisia!
This is no time for standing around.
So let me see. City gives...
Blazing a trail.
One thing I have to worry about if I make a heavy striker is whether or not that helicopter is going to come for me. We've just established that they don't obey vision rules, so... Do they tell me the vision on this thing? 3. Gonna take a chance. And believe it or not, losing that is not a big deal because he kind of messed up. That I was not expecting.
Sir, your orders? For the king!
So I'm gonna wait.
We're needed.
We're gonna swing this in here so I can shoot out. And we're gonna make a chopper of our own. I'll attack this. I actually should have focus fired it, but not a big deal. Didn't think I'd actually lose that many infantry guys, to be honest. So I'm gonna make a replacement rifle. Actually, you know what? We'll let the rifle die. I'm not gonna be capturing anything anytime soon, so I want to build up a more impressive force, to be honest.
Flesh wound.
So I keep my money, I can make like a special ops or something. So what I want to hit is that jet. He just committed suicide. Works for me, to be honest.
Where are we going? Moving. Doing me best. Out and out.
And as that ranks up, it will actually insta-kill everything he sends. The only way it can be hit is from this one tile, and I'm probably going to keep the infantry permanently parked on it. So right here I want the special op.
Sir, your orders?
Yeah, you're staying there for a while, buddy. So I can always have that repaired, that's not a big deal. What's annoying is I don't actually have anything that can hit it. So we're going to evaporate that recon unit right there.
On me, Todd. 110%.
Kind of surprised that's going to take so little damage. It's on the open road.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Kick 'em out.
So I just need to make sure that I heal faster than I lose. And that works for me. So I'm going to save up for another heavy striker, I think. And I think it just moved in attack range. So one thing I also need to get after I make this next heavy striker is an AWAC, so that I can kind of see them.
Where are we going? Missiles away!
So the important thing about the corners is we should be able to hit them if we can detect them.
Yes, Commander.
And I'm going to leave everything else where it's sitting. I will make another rifle to serve as like a barricade, you know? So I think for the future skirmish maps, I'm probably going to do the 4-player ones, because these seem like them a little bit more interesting. Like, we see all these explosions and we can only wonder, what the hell is going on there? And then we can only curse ourselves that the schools have failed us and the neighborhood is going to hell.
We're needed.
So I actually need that airport open.
As you wish.
May the road rise up to meet you.
do it that way. Looked like we had the makings for a Mexican standoff, but Orzio had to go and ruin everything like he's known to do. So I can blow that up with my artillery in a second. Like, that one just got blown up. That's going for the helicopter, I think, which should take it down. There have been no new patches since I recorded the main storyline as a result. Hold on. Okay, I was about to say, I thought the Scout was supposed to be like the king of anti-air, but... oh well.
Long range fire moving. Doing me best.
So the question is, who do I want to help? And I'm gonna take my chances with Nathan. Now the thing I'm wondering is, do I want a third heavy striker?
Sir, your order? Affirmative. Orders received.
That one would have to go here if I did. But first we want the AWAC. We're gonna start doing stuff next turn. So that's a normal striker, which may or may not follow normal rules. Ah, Orzio's come knocking. And apparently Nathan's right behind him. So that was my EXP, Nathan. Camera, there we go.
Two people short in the road. Out and at him. Fire. Lots of love.
That was a bit of a kick in the teeth to Zapang.
Drive him down.
Now they do have something
Waiting orders, sir.
long range. So let's lock on with this.
I love the smell of napalm on my arms. Unleash. Knock, knock.
I'm still thinking Nathan's the best one to attack with. I realized I did focus fire, not healing. Oh well. It's still an attack boost, so I can't quite complain.
Chance of victory. This would be the best move.
All systems nominal. And you win.
You call that a hit, Orzio? Ah, they have a radar out there now. He just now got his 6th? Nathan.
Where are we going?
But yeah, I need to get a heavy striker out here so that I can just mop up whatever comes down the middle. So if you're familiar with Advance Wars, pretend we're playing Blue Moon and I'm Grit. And damn it, I can't hit anything.
Yes, Commander. So shall we eat it?
So I don't know how sensitive the AWAC is because it never got hit when I was playing.
Sir,
As a result, we're going to fall back one space, and from here I'm going to start building towards a fortress. I am going to have to start pushing forward, though. Hey! Well, now I can't help you.
On me, Todd. Moving. Doing me best. 110%. Fire. Not let go.
This is a radar unit, if you remember. We actually did outright kill it, so he's partially blinded.
Time to win this war. Danger's my middle name. Take him out.
So we're going to finish this off, and I'm going to advance that one heavy striker some.
Two people short in a row. Doing me best.
We're going to start working on taking over Zapang.
Riflemen, ready and waiting. Affirmative. Orders received. Open fire!
So I want to hit this to cripple it just so it can't hit me first. And it looks like I may have actually... No, I didn't. No, I did kill it. And we're going to start cranking out rifles for the time being. And as I said, we're going to save up for the fortress. So that's going for Nathan, I think? Yes, it is. That's going to be extremely easy to shred. That's going to be annoying. I can hit that with the artillery that's over by Nathan's stuff. What in blazes? Whoa, he didn't even have his 6th yet.
Knock, knock. Yippee-ki-yay.
That sucks. So they're focusing me.
Long range fire support.
So right here we want to hit this helicopter. That can spell a lot of trouble.
Lots of love.
Now with this one,
The path least traveled.
actually I'm gonna hit the scout.
We're needed. Missiles away. Fire. Lots of love.
Go ahead, meet Danger's my middle name. Mess with the best.
Need to kill this sniper before it causes trouble.
Awaiting orders, sir. For Artemisia!
I'm gonna hold on to my money. I can make a bomber next turn. That's what I was afraid of. Still, I can retaliate next turn. So that's attacking Orzio's artillery. I don't know if that's a heavy or if that's just the survivors, though. Survivors of a normal striker brigade. That's a jet. That is too.
Time to dangerous, my lord.
Where are we going? Moving. Doing me best.
So I'm gonna gamble. We're gonna push forward some.
Sir, your order? Artemisia!
Missiles away! Fire! Stop the low. Where are we going?
So I'm worried about is the Zapang guys could actually come over here and hit me. Well, actually, regardless, that's
Sir, your orders?
our rifle can get over here. There's really nothing I can do to stop it. So let's crank out the fortress, and we'll see if we can give it first blood. Otherwise, the only other things left to do would be move this. It's just I can't protect it quite yet. This is what I was afraid of. There was literally nothing I could do, because even if I kept the rifle there, they could have just killed the rifle with the guy on their headquarters, and that would be that. So it looks like Nathan's running into problems at the Orzio. I'd say he is in danger of getting overrun from the look of it. The good news is I should be able to start poking Orzio stuff to stop him. But Nathan is too busy trying to fight me. So I'm not entirely sure what it is that's making them deter... Oh, I know that one. So the AI calculates what will do the most amount of damage. The only thing that rifle could hit that would actually deal damage would be my other rifle.
Two people showed up right up to meet you. Missiles away!
So let's kill this rifle.
Stop the low.
And the thing about this map is, while I'm making very little progress right now, when the time comes, it's going to fall like dominoes. So we're going to keep softening his stuff. We're going to patch this guy up.
Orders?
Going to crank out a special ops in a moment. Now, that's a normal striker. So yeah, you can see this is obeying campaign mode rules, not actually how it should be working.
Long range fire support.
So I'm going to do this to try to get some pressure off Nathan. Don't know how well he's going to return my move, but we'll see.
Rifleman,
So we're going to pull this back for healing.
What would you have of me? Combat speed. Ready, Shikara, you will become
And I don't think I've been healing the special ops, have I?
and I will kill you.
I chose wait. Son of a... There needs to be a cancel button here, because it kind of sucks to navigate this with a mouse. Does a controller actually work for that? Okay, we're switching over. So there's their jet. He's helping with Zapang some. Okay, that jet is in really bad shape. And that is really good news for me. That was the thing on their headquarters that was just lighting up continuously. Okay.
Where are we going? 110%. Fire. Stop the low.
snipers.
Moving. Doing me best.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Fire. Lots of love.
Sir, your orders?
Time to win this war.
Oh, you can't heal there. That's what it was. So that's a little interesting. We're going to pull him back here then. And I did lose vision. So we're going to push this rifle forward some. I don't know if he gives as much vision as the special ops does. We can cross our fingers and be sorely disappointed. Anyway. So the question is, what do I want to hit?
Me to infinity and beyond.
I'm going to hit this.
Powering up. Prepare
So that was the
to fire.
sniper, in case you don't remember.
On me, Todd.
And I don't remember what this one was. Let's just say I don't trust Nathan. That's too close to my rocket.
Fire. Lots of love.
Okay, I'd say that was a wise choice. Because I think that can travel through the trees and hit me. So if it does, it's going to do a lot less damage now. No! You jerk! So that's a helicopter from the sound of its engine.
We're needed.
I don't want to bother with this, Nathan.
Lots of love.
And that is a kick in the teeth, man. That was over a turn's worth of gold, just all thrown down a hole.
Doing me best.
So we're going to light this up, and then we're going to start moving our AWAC forward.
What is it? Business would be the best one.
And that's what I was looking for.
What would you have of me? Make it so. Ready the Masashi cannon.
So I don't know what that actually was. All I know is that it's dead now.
Riflemen, ready and waiting. Double time!
So it's time to move our invasion. Hold on a second. Has this
On me,
fired?
Todd. The path least traveled. Out and out.
So does this count as a route?
Lots of love.
Because he has no units left. Because this should not end until someone loses a headquarters.
I will kill you.
Okay. Food for thought.
Sir, your orders?
Go ahead, miss my bubblegum kicking butt.
Oh, all of his stuff is up for grabs now since he's out of units. So the good news is I can just hammer anything that goes over here. The bad part is I have to get my own guys over here. So I was wondering what happens when one of them runs out of units. So it skips straight to Obsidior's turn. Like, that's not necessarily a bad move normally. It's just there's nothing stopping my fortress from swinging over and just taking them down. So they're going to focus my infantry more than likely, since they're trying to stop me from capturing. Snipers, eh? I doubt that thing's going to survive. Yep, there it goes.
Just a scratch.
So I'm not concerned about that jet in the slightest, it's just too badly banged up to matter. Now keep in mind, I do have the option to ignore the bottom side and just focus on going for Nathan and stuff.
Fate is in your hands forever, Artemisia. I am become death.
Gonna need to bring this back for a patch job, it looks like.
We're needed. 110%.
So I'm doing this so nothing hits me as I push out.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning, my middle name.
And this has to be brought down. Odds are the special ops is gonna die, but that's fine.
Rifleman, ready and waiting. For the king!
We're needed. The path least traveled.
So I'm gonna push this out since I don't have to worry as much about that side.
Missiles away! Fire! Stop the go!
Whoops, wrong tile.
The smell of napalm in the
I
morning.
calculated this as like being the best chance of victory.
I make the impossible possible.
Now the question is, do I want one infantry? And I will make one rifle. Next turn, the next bomber hits. So Nathan's territory is falling apart. So he'd rather snipe me than the guy who's capturing his cities.
On me, Todd.
Oh, the AWAC did get shot there. So we at least know it's a little sturdy. That's what it's aiming for. Okay, I see.
Awaiting orders, sir. For Artemisia! Engage! Line of
Okay, so the threats over there are neutralized. I'm going straight for the base. I'm not going to finish capturing that. I need to crank out the units over there.
We're needed. May the road rise up to meet you.
So I'm going to cripple this before it shoots something that matters. This is the sniper. He's going to fall in a moment. It's just going to be me and Orzio, unless I can get some coverage on his headquarters, which is very possible. Ordinary striker. 100% kill, even though I had terrain coverage. Some of these I call some serious BS on.
What would you have of me? Time to win this war. Danger's my middle name. Make it so. Weapons powering up. Prepare the fire.
Two people short in the road. 110%. Fire. Lots of love. Moving. Doing me best.
So for some reason the exclamation point is not appearing, but we know this is an aircraft. Oh no, it's not. That was the last of Nathan's stuff, most likely. Because I thought I saw a vapor trail.
For as long as we hold, there is hope.
On me, Todd. Missiles away! Fire! Lots of love.
Sir, your orders?
Double time!
How much health is left on this thing? Next to nothing. Well, serve as a decoy if nothing else. So I'm gonna make one rifle over here, but then I'm gonna start mass producing over there. I figured he was gonna go for that. It was more of a diversion so that the special ops could finish its mission. And I think Obsidior just threw.
On me, Todd. Out and at 'em.
Oh, I thought that was Obsidior trying to capture his stuff, but maybe it doesn't have anything.
Drive him down.
So we want to hit its rockets.
Fire! Lots of love.
My frame rate just dropped all of a sudden. Yeah, the AWAC not working properly is getting a little annoying here.
Time to win this war.
Hold on a second. Okay, maybe that made it better.
What would you have of me? Ready to Masashi apologies accepted. To infinity and beyond.
So there's a lot of units out here.
Weapons ready.
We're needed. Missiles away!
Just in case he gets a stupid idea like trying to attack my rockets.
Sir, your orders? Infantry on the move.
So I'm gonna go finish that off with special ops. Those can heal when they get to the city. That's annoying me, Nathan. You do not like me when I'm annoyed.
We're needed. Missiles away! Fire! Lots of love.
That's what you get for scratching the pan in my bomber.
I love the smell. I believe the more exterminate when you scream, leave, kill, burn.
May the road rise up to meet you. Long range fire support.
Engage. Forever, Artemisia. I am become death, the possessor of worlds.
So we'll use this opportunity to push forward. it's this one that still needs to move.
Uplinking data to all nearby units. If there is a will, there is a way.
Okay, we can see one unit there. We don't know what's up top.
Where are we going?
And I can't move that since I don't have the points for it.
For the king!
Anyway, special ops. It's kind of what I was afraid of.
Moving. Doing me best. Out and at 'em. Fire. Lots above.
So he's just cranking out rifles. Like, he's not even trying to reclaim his lost city. Those are snipers, worth pointing out.
Engage. Make it so. I am become death, destroyer of worlds. They become ashes.
Where are we going? May the road rise up to meet you.
That will have to work for now.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Time for me to save the day. Again.
Ready and waiting.
It's going to take a while to capture that, but it'll be worth it. Okay, as for what else?
Coordinating the war effort. If there is a will, there is a way.
So keep in mind, since his stuff hasn't turned gray, that means he still has units somewhere. It's just he's running out of places for them. Oh ho! That's the first time I've ever seen that. Oh, that's the AWAC going down, never mind. Well, it's still the first time, but... I was about to say, I've never actually seen that work out for them.
Our fate is in your hands. Ready the Masashi cannon will become ashes.
So once I destroy this helicopter, he should be out of units and his stuff should revert to gray. There goes.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Danger's my middle name.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Long-range fire support. May the road rise up to meet you.
So that first one's going to be in danger, but there's not really too much I can do about that. I need to build a new AWAC so I can see them coming. There. So keep in mind this is an infantry unit. We can tell because of how fast it's moving. Now usually this is how jets die. It's just, I've never seen them do that much damage. Every single time they do, well, they do that. For some reason, I lose the jet. When they do it, it's perfectly legitimate.
Where are we going? Out and at 'em.
Eyes in the sky. This would be the best route.
What would you have of me, Artemisia? Weapons powering up, preparing to fire.
I love the smell of napalm.
So I'm actually going to have this one go over and start working on the new territory,
Save the day.
even though this should be winding down here. There you go.
Riflemen ready and waiting.
Leaving the headquarters alone because it's not worth the headache, in case you're wondering. And it's entirely possible this is the end. No, he still has something here.
Drive him down.
Okay, we are going to end turn. It was a tank. I was betting it was infantry. Yeah, I'm gonna hang that one out in front. It's
Engage. Forever, Artemisia.
Two people short in a row. Missiles away! Fire! Lock the goal.
so I got Commander-in-Chief. I don't know what that one is.
Lock and load, ladies.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Chewing bubblegum, kicking butt.
Gonna need another fortress in order to break this.
What is it? I'm busy. If there is a will, there is a way.
Don't know if that can actually reach me, that's the thing.
I'm retarded.
What would you have of me? Give me combat speed. Ready the Masashi cannon will become ashes.
So now we're gonna hit this. Since it's a sniper, it's very resistant and annoying.
Where are we going? Out and out of here. Fire! Lock the goal.
We're gonna push this forward.
Time to win. Time for me to save the day. Again.
Sir, your orders?
So real quick. Oh well. He chose not to move. Oh, he made us. Why didn't he? I guess I don't know.
We're needed.
Let's end this.
Fire! Lock the goal.
We are the hammer of the river, Artemisia. Weapons powering up. Weapons ready to fire.
And there you have it. So that one took longer than the other ones put together. So I have a feeling that's probably going to be normal for the 4 team maps, but I'll keep doing those. But anyway, we are calling it quits here, and we'll be doing more skirmish in the next one. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.